Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. It's your host with the most reporting live to you and yours. Obviously, the gang is back again. I'm with my boy Riley, and we're on another episode. Another episode. Hey, man, you say something?
What's up, people? What's up? Wow, go on.
Yes, sir. How are you doing, man? Tell me, how are you?
Hey, I'm right here, man. I'm right here.
How's the
Right.
how's the family and everything? I know you have some bad news, but I know you have had a bad week, but what to do, man? This is the thing, in life we never stop learning what you need.
Had a horrible, some horrible news, bro. But I mean, it is what it
Huh?
is.
Okay. Anyway, but how have you been feeling like about Arsenal, with the transfers? Obviously, we finally have our hitman now. So from this, I think we haven't discussed from since Joker signed, like how's been the feeling? What have people been saying? Like,
Bro,
what's your thoughts on
we.
Jokeres?
I have to change his name. He's no longer Glock 9, bro.
It's Glock
You know what I
14
mean?
now.
He's no. It's G14 now, bro. It's
What?
G14. You know what I mean? If you don't know what kind of machine that is, bro, type it up and look at it. It's a G14. It's deadly.
Did you see his interview?
Yeah, man. I watch everything that comes out with him. When it did, I
What, what,
searched
what,
on the I
what's
searched
your
on the
what's
whole
your
thing.
what's your
I watch everything that comes out with him.
what's your thoughts on the interview? Like, how did you feel it? He sound like a guy who does not like to talk much. He's like a
That's
guy
what I
who's
was
just
gonna
like
say.
straight to business.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
It doesn't have much to say in interviews. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
He wasn't one of them guys that was flary and every time you ask him a question he has a comeback. You know what I mean? To me, it seems
Yeah,
like he
yeah.
didn't know much of what to say about all these answers. You know what I mean? Like he just wanna talk on the pitch.
Mm. He just wants to play the game. He's not interested
Yeah.
in all of this. We how you feel about signing, how you feel. He just want to get to business. So this is my
He,
my
he,
my
just,
feeling. He's
he
just
just
ready
want to
to.
talk on the pitch.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's ready to get on with all these things about. But man, finally, bro, we have a striker. Man, I don't know. You remember? It's been years since we have a striker, an out and out striker. It's almost 3 years now.
I'm not gonna lie though, bro. That's a heavy number. I mean, we have a striker, but that number on his back, that's a load, bro. That weighs a ton.
Yeah, it weighs a ton because everyone is going to be looking up on him. That is the main thing. Everyone is just going to be looking up on him. You know, and you know how Arsenal fans we are. Sometimes we are very, very desperate. We will not, we will not understand. We'll be like, we need them goals. Like we've seen you scoring 50 goals in Portuguese league. We want these 50 goals here.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. The thing about it is this: he could have eyed himself. He could have eyed himself. He could have chose another number that's not so heavy. You get what I'm saying? But
Yeah, yeah.
for him to take up that number, bro, he must know and understand what load that number really brings. Because trust me,
No, but that
that's a
number,
lot
that
to live up to.
that number, I felt like he's ready for the Lord, man. He's ready for the Lord because if you're taking 14. You mean business, man. Not like what they did with Ketia giving him number 14. He ruined number 14. He didn't deserve number 14 to begin with.
I just think with NKH's situation, he was just a academic graduate and stuff like that. So I just think they were just, what I'm saying? I think they gave it to him just because of he's an Arsenal through and through. You know what I mean? Not that he deserved it. And I think they gave it to him because they were. I think it was more like a situation where they're trying to boost him. You know what I mean? Which didn't
Yeah,
work.
yeah, I think. Yeah, yeah, I think for him
Yeah,
that was the main thing. I don't think they put it for him just to say you go
he
there and then
deserved it. No,
you yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it was just a boost to keep him and aspire him like you can be like this guy in the future,
yeah,
something in that way.
yeah.
But
That's how I see it.
Funketia, he did not. Yeah, yeah, he did not deserve it, man. And the welcome, I saw his entrance in Singapore. Everyone was going crazy. Everyone was going
Hey,
crazy. Like, but
that was kind of neat though. Unveiling him in Singapore. You know what I mean? That was nice. That was nice. That was a treat for the
yeah, because
Singapore fans.
yeah, bro, because already it's very difficult, like for international fans to see these players. They will come like once in a while only for to really visit the
If
team.
you listen to this player, if you listen to this player, you realize that I think it's a smart move for Gyökeres. You know what I mean? Because when you look at the whole situation with Gyökeres, right? If you watch Gyökeres play against Saliba and Gabriel, they frustrate him.
Mm.
They frustrate him bad, but he still
Yeah, yeah,
fought.
yeah.
He fought with everything he has still. You know what I mean? And I understand why he joined Arsenal because if you look at Arsenal, as Yakar said, he said defensively Arsenal is solid.
And you remember what they went through with Gabriel? No, Gabriel doing the
I think Gabriel was a recruitment for Yakares, you know. I think Gabriel was a recruitment because they were showing a
yeah.
couple of pictures with him and Gabriel sitting together. I think Gabriel was the one that really made him want to
But
join.
I, but but I heard they were not talking, man. They were sitting next to each other, but they didn't talk. People telling
No,
me they didn't talk.
I don't think they
They
had
didn't
nothing
talk, eh?
against. I don't think they had nothing against each other though, because let me tell you something about Gabriel. Gabriel love Arsenal,
Yeah,
bro. See me? Gabriel love Arsenal, and
yeah.
what Gabriel did was
And
a payback.
and
It
then the
was a
end of the
payback
day, it's
because
just
remember the season before when they scored against us, the person went and did the Xhaka celebration. Remember this?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ah,
Okay,
so
yeah, yeah, yeah.
when they beat us, they went and they did the Xhaka celebration. So they were mocking us.
I remember.
So what happened is when
So
Gabriel scored, he paid him back the favor. You understand what I'm saying? So you did the Yakar celebration in their place. You get
so it
me?
was just
So
it was just payback only. It was
yeah,
like payback for what you did. Yeah,
yeah, it was revenge.
we still remember what you did last summer. Like we remember you. We have not.
Yeah, man, it was revenge.
So most probably, I think he's going to play the Tottenham game, but he is not trained or anything. But I think for the Tottenham game, just for the Hong Kong fans, maybe they will just put him to play. He'll play maybe in the second half and everything.
Probably 10 minutes.
Yeah, okay. And this, I didn't watch the game, man, for the the Newcastle
Newcastle.
game. What was your thoughts on the Newcastle game? Yeah, I didn't watch. I just saw some highlights, and everyone is going crazy over Max Doman. Everyone is going crazy. Like he needs to play now. I don't
Bro,
know what is your thought.
bro, they can't hold him back, bro. He cannot be held back, bro. You could not tell that that was a 15 years old young man on that pitch, bro.
They told me
That
he would just pass through players. He was not even afraid.
bro,
Like
that bro
this
was
is Johnny John.
he calls for the ball every single time. He's and when he bro, let me tell you before I even start talking about him, before I even start discussing about him in details, I'm sending this message to the club. The club needs to sign this young man on a 15-year contract. 15 years. You understand what I'm saying? 15 years contract. And all they need to do is just state in the contract that every single year they're going to review the contract and up his salary. That's it. Bro, when that lad got the ball, that lad is running in the traffic. He ain't like them Gabriel that's going out on the wing. When that lad
He's going
get
to
the
the.
ball,
He's
bro,
going.
is
Martinelli will go to the post to the corner
to,
post. He
to
will
the
run until
post.
they.
Bro,
Yeah,
that dude has a tunnel vision. When he get the ball and he turns his head towards the goal, I'm telling you, if you're a truck in front of him, he's going through you.
and he's not afraid.
He's not, bro. That bro, when he take on that penalty that he won for us, bro, I think he run through three defenders.
So what's your thought? Do you think next season they should play him? What's your thoughts on this?
They have to. They have to. If they
Because
don't play,
Yamo,
if they don't play him, they're gonna have issues because every single top club in Europe gonna come knocking and filling his ears
yeah,
with stuff. They have to.
yeah,
They don't have a
because
choice, bro.
Yamo was playing right at 16. Yamo, he was playing right.
And that's the landmark right here. See, everybody realize what Yamal is doing. And they realize that if he can do what he's doing on the big scene at his age, then guess what? I don't, bro, Arsenal have to trust him. They don't have a choice. I don't know
Yeah, you're right.
how. I don't know how because you have him, you have Waneri, you have Odegaard, and now we're probably gonna add Heze to the mix. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a lot in that one position. Somebody gonna have to move. When I watched that game versus Newcastle, 1 year we started that first half, and I see where 1 year is training just as Odegaard because they have 1 year leading the press, just like Odegaard would lead the press in the midfield.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
what one. That's what 1 year was doing. So you can see where is they upped his training. You know what I mean? And they're directing him into that aspect some more. But as far as this kid is concerned, I think they're gonna have to put him over on the wing because he's a 10 by trade right now. But the way he
Yeah, he's a
plays,
10. Mhm.
the way he plays, I think he need to be a 8. Where because you know what the 8 does, right? The 8 is like a roaming midfielder.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? The 8 is the one that get the ball and they travel with it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what he does. That's what he does to me.
No, bro, he's generational talent, man. I think I watched him play the other game we played, the AC Milan one also. When he came in, bro, he's straight to it, man. He's not doing all this dilly dally. I want to pass the ball to the back, a
No, bro,
back
that's why he
pass,
can't play in the 8.
then back to the defenders, and then you want to pass it back all the time to the left, and you want to pass it to Saka. He's like, no, give me the ball, let me take them head on. Something we don't have.
Bro, that is it. So now we have two of them because Madweke is the same way. That's the reason why they bought Madweke because Madweke is the same thing. When he gets the ball, he wants to take you
Hmm.
on. You get what I'm saying?
Madueke, I have some doubts, bro. Madueke, I seriously have doubts, man.
I don't have no doubts, bro,
Madueke,
to be honest.
Madueke can run with the ball. Okay, I give him that one. He can run with the ball, but other than that, his crossing is not good. It will need a lot of work, and he has pace. If you put him on the counter attack, he can run. But the moment he arrives there, he does not know what to do with the ball.
He can learn
You
that.
just
He
try
can
to.
learn that on the job, bro. He can learn that
Sorry.
on the job. He can learn that on the job. Some things you gotta learn while you're on the job. Look at Yakers. Yakers is not good on his head. So he has a weakness. You get what I'm saying?
He,
But
but he's very
what's
good
the
on.
difference?
But
Huh?
no, bro. The Madueke is too predictable. Madueke is very, very predictable because if he runs in with the ball, you know what Madueke will do. I'll tell you now. He is just gonna run in and then he's just gonna cut in on this left foot and then try to cross. He is very predictable. This is his only basic football. So I
No,
don't think him coming to us is any he'll make any strong addition.
I think he make us stronger. Trust me. As I said, Madueke is something that we don't have. We don't have that person that's willing to take on a player. You know what I mean? Because
No,
who's predictable to me right now? Martinelli is predictable. Because you know he's going to do
they
one thing when he gets the ball. He's going to get the ball,
they
he's
they
going to push it down the wing, and he's going to run. That's it.
they're they're basically the same.
No, Madueke has skills. Madueke has dribbling. He has dribbling skills with the ball.
He does not have any skills, bro. He don't have any skills, Madueke.
No,
He
I'm
is
not
good
giving him
on
an excuse.
running.
That's the thing.
He's good.
I'm not giving him an excuse. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt because I'm expecting him to come and perform. That's the reason why I'm not holding up on these excuses like everybody else is doing. He has to come and
No,
perform. That's the reason why I'm telling you that I think he can do it. So if he doesn't do it, then he's the one that's going to be in trouble with the fans. Because I honestly think he can do it. When I watch Madueke is a devastating player. Madueke is not a player that defense like to see. I'm being honest with you because he has tricks and
I
he has skills. The person I like to see Madueke is the keeper. The keepers love to see him because 2 out of 10 he might get a shot on target. You know what I'm saying? So the keepers don't mind seeing him, but a defender, Madueke is a defender worst nightmare, bro, because he's going through them.
I don't know where you're getting this, man. I don't know where you're getting this. You tell me one game in Chelsea that he played very well. Tell me one game in Chelsea. You know, you
Remember,
like this guy is.
remember that he scored a hat-trick against
Beside,
Wolves.
beside, that is the only game he played well.
No, he played good in a lot of the games. He just can't score. That's what everybody don't like about him. If you look at his stats, everybody you ask about Madueke, they're gonna tell you that he has no finishing product, and that's a fact. He doesn't. But that doesn't mean he can't learn. He's not too old to learn.
Okay,
The guy's 23. Remember when
bro.
Arteta went to Manchester City? Okay, this is it. Madueke is similar to Sterling. Sterling had no finishing. He had
Yeah.
everything else. He'll walk you. He'll walk through you all day and miss the empty goal. You get what I'm saying? And they turn him around.
No, no. Sterling was better when he was 23. Now just Sterling is old now, but
No,
Sterling
I'm
at
not talking
23
about the
years he
Sterling
was better
now.
than Madueke.
I'm not talking about the Sterling now. I'm talking about the Sterling then.
No, the
He had
Sterling
no
then was
finishing.
better.
Yeah, but he had no
The
finishing.
Sterling. No, no, no. Sterling was scoring goals, man.
Oh, yeah, he
You
was
remember
scoring
in Man
goals because
City,
of the team that he was in, but he wasn't good at his
In
finish.
Man City, there's one season he had like I'm forgetting how many goals. I think like 12 goals or something
Yeah,
in Man
but
City when he was in prime.
when did he get that good? That's what I'm asking now.
That time that is like 3 4 years ago, man. That time he's a young kid. But Madueke, I don't see him going there. I'm sorry, I have doubt with Madueke. But I know he's a young youth. You know he can still learn, but he is very very predictable. Man. Even if you mark him, you know definitely he's just gonna cut in on the left foot and then try to cross the ball.
Oh,
You will see. He
bro,
is always been
I'm
like
not even
this.
gonna lie to
This
you.
is the same thing. Chelsea fans don't
We
like him.
we're gonna find out because honestly, I was just against the Madueke deal because it's coming from Chelsea. I'm gonna be really real. Just because it's coming from
Yeah,
Chelsea, I
that.
didn't want it.
Yeah.
You
That
know
is
what I
the
mean?
main thing. That is the
And
main thing.
and,
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
and,
yeah.
and if you ask Arsenal fans, it's the same thing. The other day, I see they put up some stats. Oh, Arsenal got Madueke for XYZ amount, and Tottenham got what's his name?
This guy,
Um, from West
I
Ham.
forgot the name. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Kudus. Tottenham
Kudus.
got
Yeah, yeah.
Kudus. Who got the better deal?
Mm,
Kudus is about Kudus is about 27 year old, right?
yeah,
And
yeah.
Kudus and Madueke. Check the numbers, bro. It's the
Yeah,
same thing.
I saw Madueke had more goals even last season than Kudus.
Exactly. So who got the
Mm.
better deal?
And
You get what I'm saying?
West Ham fans I had them mentioning also that he is not reliable. Like in one game, he'll play very well, but he is not reliable. Kudus. That's what West Ham fans were complaining that he'll play. He has some games, but consistency is not there with Kudus. That is what they were saying.
I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I backed Arteta on this one. I think we got a good deal for Madueke.
I,
And as I said,
I, I,
it's not the person that I wanted. It wasn't on no Arsenal radar, none. You know what I mean? The persons
I
that was
don't.
on
I don't beg the idea. I don't beg the idea. I don't think 50 million is in, it's too much for someone who has done nothing, for someone
As
who
a
is really
as
nothing.
a
Since
as
he
an
came to
Arsenal fan,
Chelsea,
that's too late. He's now an Arsenal player. So guess what?
no,
You gotta get with the program now.
no, you have to earn the respect, bro. You're not
Oh
just
yeah.
coming in and telling us that we need to beg you. You need to earn your respect, right? Anywhere you go, you need to earn your respect. Even for Arteta right now. We don't rate Arteta, bro. We are not rating. I'm not Arteta in. If you ask me, I'm not Arteta in because I
I
know for the past 5 years what I've seen.
I'm Arteta. I don't mind Arteta, bro. And the reason why I like Arteta is Arteta. Let me tell you what I like about as I said, as I always tell you, I'm an Arsenal fan through and through. And I grew up with this club. Not in England, but I grew up with this club. Right? And I remember the day when Arteta leave. I remember the day when he leave. Remember that he left and he went right into coaching. I think he was in tears. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, yeah,
when he walked through the tunnel and he hit that tunnel top, it's like he said, "I'll see you, but I'll see you soon." You know what I'm saying? And when you watch interview with Pep, and Pep always said that he knew that he was going to go back to Arsenal because they'll be all over the world mashing up teams. And goal celebration is the first one to jump, top the sky, and all of that. And Pep said one day he realized, and he always realized, but one day he realized that they scored against Arsenal. And when he jumped up and went like this, Arteta was just sitting down like this.
yeah. He
No
never
emotion, no
celebrated.
celebration, nothing. You get what I'm saying? So that's my catch on persons. You see, a person that likes the club, and you have to understand this though. When Arteta came in, remember that Arteta, this is his first coaching job. You know what I mean? And when he came
Yeah,
in, Arsenal was a shamble, bro. The first thing you have to do as a coach when you came in, you have to stabilize your identity. You get me? I said
yeah,
you have to remind people who you are, and it didn't happen in a year or two. You got to stabilize Arsenal. Right now, Arsenal can get any striker they want, or almost any striker they want. It ain't like back then when we're one. Why you think we haven't got no striker? It's because we couldn't get none. Or the ones that are attracted to us are not the ones that we want. You know what I'm saying? This is the deadliest striker in the world right now, and the stats shows that. Yakarez.
1000%, 1000%. I agree with you,
Okay.
person.
And the
Yeah,
deadliest striker in the world right now rejected several clubs. He went,
and
he,
he
he
chose
went,
us now. Yeah,
he went on strike to come to Arsenal. That shows you the level that Arteta has
yeah,
this club at now, bro. You know what I mean? So even though our trophy season is not yet here, you have to understand where the club is coming from to where it was. We are no longer the laughing stock of the Giants. We're now a part of the Giants again. You know what
but
I'm saying? And
but we need to deliver now because Arteta now will go
that's
to
now.
close
That's
to 1 billion
that's
spent
now.
now. If he signs
Yeah, that's
Eze,
now.
it will be 1 billion spent now. So we cannot hide anymore to say
There's no more
we
hiding
didn't
because
deliver.
the club now is organized. So there's no more
Yeah,
hiding. Now, after this season, I can understand when he gets attacked. Because number one, this is his best season in the market.
yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? He chose
But
some very valuable players to the position. Right now, Arsenal team is so strong. They have almost two starters in every position. We've never had
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah,
You know
we've
what I'm
never
saying?
had
We've
that.
never had that. So this season is where I'm judging him from now.
But what do you think? Do you think the team is enough with right now, or do we still need some more additions? Because see what Liverpool's doing.
Oh,
Liverpool's doing a madness. They will spend 400 million. So
I ain't
I
gonna lie
don't
to
think
you,
our team is enough. I think we need Eze. If we have Eze, then I feel like we have a chance.
bro. Right now, I'll take Rodrigo over Eze. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But the thing with Rodrigo is he's expensive. That is the thing. They
I
want
don't
like
care.
90 to 100 million.
I don't care, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Sell some players.
The money,
Sell
the
some
money is
players,
not coming.
bro. Sell some players and then buy him. Sell, sell Reese Nelson. Sell Reese Nelson.
Mm.
Sell Trossard. Sell Lakonga.
What you want?
Sell all of who you need to sell, and then buy him. That's what I'm saying. It's a no-brainer for me.
Yeah, because Nelson, this guy is right. Fulham are reported they want to sign Nelson for around 20
Yeah,
million.
yeah.
Mm.
Sell him.
They want,
Fabio. Sell him.
Fabio is
Lakonga.
being wanted
Sell
by
him.
Fabio has been wanted by this team. What's the team? This Palmer, where this guy left, this assistant coach, the one we had before.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Sell
Yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah. He's the one.
Yeah, sell him. You know what I mean? Get rid of them. And then go
And,
ahead
and
and just look at this, right? Where is our weakest
yeah.
side?
And now Ben Jacobs also tweeted that West Ham are also in discussions to sign Fabio Vieira, but no, they have not approached yet. But I think it's in discussion. They are looking at it as an option. If West Ham can take him, that would be a good thing for us as well.
All right. All we need is the money to buy Rodrigo. Where's our weakest side right now?
The left side, man.
All right. So if we buy a Rodrigo and put him on the left, where's our weakest side?
Yeah.
We have none.
If you put,
You get
yeah,
what I'm saying?
we
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 have
have
none.
none.
If I buy a Eze and put him on the left, I'm still gonna say the left is still the weakest side.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm.
You get where I'm coming from? If you buy
Yeah.
somebody that is as strong as Saka is, it, bro, I'm not gonna want to. I'm not gonna want to go up against any of them. You get me? And then you have the middle with Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard. That's a devastating attack with the G14 up
But
top, bro. Bro, with the G14 up top, bro.
my
Ain't no
but
joke, bro.
Merino is not good in the midfield, man. Merino is not good in the
No,
midfield. Merino.
Marino to me, this is where this coming. This is where it's coming now. So sell Gabriel Jesus. Drop Clyde Havertz to the backup 8 role. Because that's where Clyde Havertz
Ah.
play good. Drop Clyde Havertz to the backup 8 role. Because Clyde Havertz is a midfielder. Marino is
Mhm.
our second striker, bro. They need to open their eyes. They need to open their
I'm
eyes. That's our second
I'm with
striker
you
right
there.
here.
That is 1000%, bro.
That's
He's
our
a
second
better finisher
striker.
than Kai Havertz. He's
Bro,
a better finisher than Kai Havertz.
that man scoring goal better than all our strikers. I'm telling you,
You
bro.
know, Kai Havertz is good with the link up play. He's very good with holding up the ball and then linking up players. But finishing and all this dirty work he can do. But finishing, nah, nah. Finishing is
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Merino.
I'm
Merino.
not a fan of Havertz. I'm not a fan of Havertz, but I understand his play. If I get 60 million for Kai Havertz right now, I'm packing his bag myself.
1000%, bro. One thousand
Yes,
percent.
I'm saying I'm packing his bag myself.
I'll be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll be like, it's been a nice ride. It's been a while. Thank you very
Bro,
much. You need to go.
if I get 40 million for Kai Havertz right now, I'm packing him bag myself. Because that's 40 million towards putting in that's 40 million towards putting in money to get Rodrigo.
But what's but I think we are strongly moving towards signing Eze, and this is what the deals are coming.
I
This is
want
what
I
the
want
talk is.
I want Eze though. I really do like Eze. It's just that if I'm
If
gonna
if
choose, bro, if they put the two of them and say you can get any which one you want, it's gonna be Rodrigo. But
of
if
course,
we sign Eze, Huh?
Yeah, you can't be made also. Eze is good, man. Eze is quality.
If we sign Eze, I would not lose a day's sleep over it. Not at all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Not even a day, not even
And
not even for a second.
and if Eze will give Odegaard some competition, and he will
Yeah,
give Odegaard competition, very strong
yeah.
competition.
The only thing with Eze giving other guy competition is that he gonna push one near it further back, and that's what we don't
No,
want. One
no, but
near is
sometimes,
one near is a
yeah, yeah.
center
That's but
is a midfielder, bro, and that's where he likes to play. He's feel comfortable playing there. Okay,
but
but
but he can play in the wing as well. Sometimes he's coming after
it,
Saka, but he's good in the mid. I think the mid is where he is like flourishing. You can see,
who's that?
yeah. Um,
One area?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
he doesn't like the wing. He plays there
yeah, yeah,
because he
yeah.
need, he needs the game time, but he doesn't like it.
Yeah, even in his new contract, I think they agreed that he's going to play centrally. That
That's
was
what
the
I'm
main
telling you.
agreement.
I can see that. I can see
Mm-hmm. And
where he's learning it already.
yeah, there's been talks also about Saliba's new deal. On
Yeah, I think
Saliba,
that's close.
yeah, yeah, he mentioned that it's close, but Real Madrid are also lacking. I don't like anything that involves Real Madrid because they
I'm
can
not.
just
I'm not.
snake shit.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not worried about Real Madrid and Saliba because, as I said to you, 5 years ago, 5 years ago before Arteta, Real Madrid would have signed Saliba a long time ago. I'm telling you, Arteta
Yeah,
made
yeah,
Arteta made my club a giant club again, and that's the reason why I cannot be ungrateful. I have to show the respect to where respect is due. 5 years ago, bro, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, Real Madrid did a walk in and just took him up like this and take him away. Same thing with Miles. Remember they wanted Miles too.
yeah. They wanted Maluski.
They
Yeah,
would
yeah,
have
they
gotten
wanted
him
Maluski.
because everybody would have been like Real Madrid, oh my god, Real Madrid, oh my god. Ain't nobody frightened to Real Madrid no more. That's a thing of the past, bro. We're no longer we're no longer considered small fry.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We are no longer like this,
No, bro.
starters and everything. We are part of the main course. The
We
revive, the main
exactly.
stake. We. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But 5 No, I give Arteta that, bro. But the only thing is, see, he's a bit stubborn. When we needed him to sign a striker, he went for Kai Havertz. And he's stubborn, bro. He will not change. You see, sometimes you see the game, right? Make some substitutions. He will not change. You wait until 85 minutes. This is my issue with Arteta. You
But
wait
the thing
until 85 minutes,
I don't
then he'll make change.
I don't think that's the situation with Arteta. Arteta, if you have a bench like Arteta had, would you make a change?
He
Think
should
about
make
it.
a change, bro. He'll
Make and
make.
put at home.
He'll make.
And put at
That
home.
time,
Who was on the bench?
Ethan Waneri
Well,
was there. He didn't even put him.
yeah, but you have to understand as well. When you look at Ethan playing last season, right? Look at Ethan play last season. Because we're talking football now. If you look at Ethan play last season, did he give you confidence?
He was confident, bro.
No, he
Every
lost
time
his
he came
confidence.
in, no, he didn't lose his
He was
confidence
confident at the start of the season, but he lost his confidence, and that's the reason why he was
because
getting
you're not.
injured.
Because you're not playing him. We kept playing Odegaard, who was injured, bro. We could see this is not 100% Odegaard. You saw how Odegaard played against Newcastle. That is our
Yeah,
Odegaard. The Odegaard we had last season, he was totally injured, bro. Odegaard could barely shoot the ball. He was even
well,
afraid to shoot the ball. Every
he
time
find
he's getting the ball, he's looking to pass.
he
Where's
find that
Saka?
he find he find
Where's
that shooting boot at the end of last season. So I'm looking forward to seeing another guy this season. I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking forward to seeing another guy this season. Bro, the thing is, the team right now, as I said, one or two more addition. You know what I mean, bro? If I could get Rodrigo and Eze, I'd be over the moon, bro. I'll be over the moon.
yeah?
You know what I mean? But either way, if I get either one, either or, I'm happy.
Mhm.
I'm happy. I think
Your
Eze
former
is probably
captain.
Arsenal bound though.
Yeah, yeah. He was in the academy, man, until they sold him.
And yeah, and he wasn't a part of their kit launch either. He wasn't a part of Crystal Palace kit launch, so that says something.
Yeah, yeah, no, because for us we have not formally bidden anything, bro. That is the thing.
No,
We are just talking only.
I think
So
we have.
he will just continue with his preseason.
I think they have an agreement with him though. You know what I mean? Because if you realize he's waiting around for Arsenal, so I think Arsenal and Eze has some kind of agreement. You know what I mean? So I think the bid is imminent. I think it's gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah. That,
the talks are that Arsenal told him that they're gonna sign Gyökeres and then sell some players. So
yeah,
I
yeah.
think,
But Crystal Palace made it clear that you need to release. They need the release clause. I think it's around 68 million in total
bro,
with the add-ons.
Arsenal need to be creative. Give Crystal Palace Vieira, right, and $30 million.
Where you go, man? Yeah, we have to see about that one, and we have to see because what I feel is Eze is a strong addition, and we should just pay the money, man. I don't see what is the deal. We need to pay the money as up front, We need to pay the money for Eze. There cannot be anything like we cannot make any excuses to say we didn't sign the player because if we did not sign him, then the news will be it's because we didn't sign him. That's why, that is the main thing. So we will need to add Eze no matter what. We will need to have him in, bro. We really, really need to have him in. In other news as well, Captain Xhaka is back in Sunderland. Our Captain Xhaka is back in Sunderland. Finally, our captain, I think they sold him for 20 million. He's running away from Ten Hag and he's moving to Sunderland. Good move for him. I think it's a good move for him. I don't even want to lie. And the main news has been about Sesko. The main news has been about Sesko. Apparently, Manchester United. I think this guy is doing. Apparently, Manchester United have been interested in Sesko and Newcastle as well. So I think it's going to be a bidding war for Newcastle. And yeah, you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. Okay, I was just gonna dwell into this. I think we have talked about Arsenal for almost 30 minutes. So I was just gonna discuss other transfer news. I was just gonna start with the news coming out about Sesko that Newcastle and Manchester United are all bidding for Sesko. Who would have thought it would come to this? I remember these lads laughing at us talking about you're buying Sesko, you're buying Tesco, you know, he's washed up. How you play 90 million for a washed up kid?
It's a,
Now the tables have
it's,
turned now.
mhm. The Cisco situation is this though. Um, Cisco, Arsenal pursue Cisco a lot, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And
Since
he
last
just,
season, yeah, yeah.
yeah, he just sat back there and watched Arsenal trying. I'm not sure if these demands, I'm not sure if these demands that he made is true, that he want a release clause and stuff like that in his thing. You know what I mean? I'm not sure how true that is, right? But that's
Mm,
where the craziness comes in. If that's what he's talking about
yeah.
and that's what he wants, that's crazy,
Mm.
right? Now, Arsenal's not pursuing him anymore because we have a striker, so we're done with Sesko pretty much. Now is leave to be eating scraps. You know what I mean? So you leave from the
Yeah,
main table to be eating
yeah.
scraps from the table.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? And that's only his fault. You get what I'm saying? That's because I understand that Fabrizio saying that he has a gentleman's agreement with Leipzig to leave for a certain amount of money if he sees a club that he wants. So when Arsenal was pursuing him, he didn't trigger that gentleman agreement. Okay, that means
No,
that means
I
he didn't
think
want to come to Arsenal. That's okay.
no, I think this gentleman agreement came because now the window is slowly. We have a few days left, so I think he later talked to them like, can you agree? Can you reduce my price? But they will not reduce, bro. There's nothing like a gentleman's agreement. If you have Newcastle and Manchester United bidding, these are all rich clubs. This is Saudi Bank. This is Serafi Bank. These are all billionaire companies. No one is gonna take a pay cut. They will make sure they sell them to the highest bidder. Because if two big giants are bidding, it's natural, bro. And Manchester
Guess
United,
what?
they're ready to spend the money.
Manchester United ready to spend the money, and they're ready to spend the money on a proven striker. So he might get knocked again because I think that Manchester United might just buy what's his Chelsea read that name?
Uh, Jackson,
Jackson. Manchester United might just buy Jackson. You get what I'm saying? Yep.
they will not buy Jackson, bro. They will
Trust
not
me.
buy Jackson.
Manchester United went and buy Anana. What are you talking about? They won't buy Jackson. What are you talking about?
There will be pandemonium, bro. There will be a head loss, bro. These people will go
As
crazy.
I
This
said,
fan
bro,
base will go crazy.
you see some of
If
the
they hear if they hear about Jackson,
you see some of the ballers that Manchester United buy over the past 2, 3 seasons, bro. You're
yeah,
not
yeah,
paying
yeah,
attention
yeah,
to them,
yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. People
it's
like
crazy,
Anthony, how are you paying Anthony 80 million? Yeah, you're
bro.
right.
It's
You're right.
crazy, bro. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. But Chelsea is moving mad, man, because Chelsea now they are moving for Xavi Simons. I don't know if Xavi Simons is better than Madueke. I think they are almost the same, bro. I don't think Xavi Simons he
I
does
know.
much.
I got Javi Simons and Madueke. Javi Simons and Eze. They're the similar
Yeah.
players. Yeah, they're the similar players. That's the reason why Arsenal would move for one, either or. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but no, I mean for Chelsea, do you think they are doing good business in selling Madueke and then bringing in Xavi Simons? Because they are light for light. I don't think there is more to Xavi Simons' game than to what Madueke is
I,
bringing. I
I
don't
don't
think
I I don't think they're like for like though. I don't think they're really that similar. They're two different
the
players. You know what I mean? Javi
yeah,
Simons is
yeah,
more like Javi Simons is more like an Eze kind of
he's in
player.
the mid.
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
playing in the
And
mid,
and
attacking mid.
and,
He's an
and
attacking mid.
Madueke
Yeah,
and Madueke is definitely a winger. You get what I'm saying? So them buying Javi
yeah.
Simons is like they're just looking for if they get Javi Simons, it's like they would have a Declan Rice. You get what I'm saying? So they would have like they would like Palmer and Rice, just like how we have. They would have Palmer and Simmons, just like how we have Rice and Odegaard. You get me? I say.
Oh,
So I think that's a completion that they're looking for. You know what I mean? Chelsea buy 70 player every season, bro. You know that. You know what I mean? They buy 70 player every season. They send them out on
no,
loan and
bro.
all of that. Rotate them. I don't even know how they do it and still manage financial fair play.
No, because they are still selling the players for good money. You see what is happening. How many players they've sold now? They sold Madueke, they've sold João Felix, they sold this keeper as well. So you see, Chelsea has a good way. They are making business from this one. Because Madueke they bought him for 25 or 30 million. They are selling for 50.
I think 30
Joe
million.
Felix as well. Yeah, Joe Felix as well. That keeper they're selling to, I forgot that it. So I think they are only making money through this. The main story is Isak, man. This is the main story. This is the bigger issue. The bid is coming for Isak. Liverpool are going to bid for Isak, bro.
As
It's
I as I
totally
spoke,
chaos.
I spoke on my channel, bro. I understand the Isak situation, bro. You get me? Now, if you notice Isak and um Yaparez, they're teammates. You know that?
Yeah, yeah. In Sweden, exactly.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
What next year? What tournament is coming up next year?
I think World Cup is coming up.
The World Cup is coming up. No, if my striker teammate stayed in Portuguese, I'm fine. I'll stay at Newcastle and just be a good looking boy. No,
Yeah,
my striker teammate gonna move to Arsenal. That means he's gonna go above me in the picking order.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So now I need to move
ASAP. I need to move
because
ASAP.
it's now a competition now
Yeah, yeah.
for who's gonna be the starter for the World Cup. Everybody's gearing themselves up for World Cup, bro. That's the reason why I say everybody's trying to make certain moves. All these
Because they know.
movements. Madueke. Madueke is another one. He didn't have to leave Chelsea. Nobody told him to leave. You understand what I'm saying? But he's looking at Arsenal and saying, okay, who's Madueke competition in England team? Saka.
Saka.
So if I can come to Arsenal and get as close to soccer as I can,
Yeah.
then I'll get some game time. You understand what I'm saying? So all these are just situations where persons just want to make sure that they make these teams
No,
go.
I wanna discuss this in relation to Liverpool and Arsenal in the title race. This is the main thing. I think the World Cup we can later on we will see because this will depend with the team, with the form of the strikers. But for what we are facing right now is the title, bro. If Liverpool have Isak, bro, it's scary hours, bro. We seriously in trouble because we are looking at 20 goals from Isak, we are looking at 25 goals from Salah, you know, and these other backup
I
guys
don't
they'll
know.
put just some 20,
I
25
don't know
goals.
how well. I don't know how well Isak and Salah gonna play together. You know what I mean? Because they're two similar players. You get what I'm saying? There are two similar players that
Yeah.
plays on similar
Uh,
sides. Because Isak, I think, mostly plays on the left side.
no, he's
If
playing in
I,
the middle, man.
he play, he's a forward, but you see, every forward has a side that they like. Just like Yakares. Yakares has a side that
Ah,
he
okay,
like.
okay.
He mostly
Yeah,
favors
yeah,
the
yeah,
left.
okay, 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 okay,
I,
okay, okay.
I think
You
that's
come from there.
I think I think Isak favors the right, just like the same side that Mohamed Salah play on.
Yeah, yeah,
You get what I'm saying? So I don't know how well they fit. You know, just like I was saying to somebody on my live yesterday, I think that the ideal transfer would have been probably Gyökeres to Liverpool and Isak to Arsenal.
So are you saying Isak going
You
to
understand what
Liverpool
I'm
it will
saying?
not work?
No, it's well. Guess what? Did Rodrigo? What's his name? Did Mbappe go into Real Madrid work?
Yeah, it worked, man. He has like 30 goals or something. I think he's the first player to join on the first year to bang like 30 goals or something. They
Okay.
didn't
So
win
it it
anything. Yeah,
so
they
so
didn't.
it so it worked. So it worked for him. Did it work for the
Yeah.
team? It's a team sport. Did it work for the team?
For the team, you can argue it didn't work, but this is a new player. They will need time to,
So this is why it
to
didn't
gel
work.
in. But for the team this season, it didn't work. It didn't work.
It,
Yeah.
it didn't
But
work
for
for the team
Sa-
because they won nothing. They
but
didn't
for
play good.
Isak, if you listen,
They didn't play good most of the games. They won nothing because you have Rodrigo,
that,
Mbappe, and Vinny Jr. You know what I mean?
that was, I think last season it was down to the coachman because the coach didn't have any. He was just waiting to play the counter attack football. I don't think Ancelotti really had a solid plan. He was just trying, and I think the most of the ball, the attention went to Mbappe. Everything was just to Mbappe. I think it was all to Mbappe. Everything. That was the thing. But for
Well,
me,
as I
if you're
said,
telling me
I'm not
Isak,
saying it wouldn't
Isak,
work. I'm not saying it wouldn't work though. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that I don't know if they'll win the league, even the kind of player that Isak is. You know what I mean? Because players
mm,
tend to get in players' way. You need a team to win. If you understand what I'm saying,
yeah,
you need a
yeah,
team to win, and that's the reason why I understand what Arsenal did. What Arsenal did is instead of taking that 150 million and go bid for Isak, they took it and they spread to get a team.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. We'll see, bro. But it doesn't matter where Isak go, bro. I still back Arsenal to win. You know what I mean? Because as I
Yeah.
said, the competition is on, and I think it's gonna be a solid situation for Arsenal Gyökeres to outgun his fellow countryman. I think that's what we're gonna look forward to this season. You score, I score. Yeah, I'm backing
But do you
Gyökeres on
think?
that.
But do you think the deal is going to go through? Do you think Liverpool will let him go? I mean Newcastle.
Newcastle have to. The deal is on Newcastle and already. When a player throw his toys out his prom and said, "I want to come out," you know what I mean, it's disrespect to the club.
Yeah, yeah,
You get me? And it's disrespect to the
yeah,
fans.
yeah,
Not
yeah,
not 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 every not everybody can be a Zaka, you know.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
where the fans
I
forgive
think
him and love him and build him a song.
I think the Newcastle players were a bit frustrated yesterday. I mean, they were taking it out on our players, because they know Isak is not coming back. That's why they were all frustrated trying to take it out on Arsenal because they were very physical in that game. No, no, no. No.
I I don't know. I'm happy that we beat Newcastle in the first in the preseason game because Newcastle. It doesn't matter where we play them, bro. They were me. You know what I mean? They had our tickets for the
Yeah, yeah,
past
yeah.
freaking some time now. You know.
And
So
what about Luis Diaz, man? Do you think you would have signed Luis Diaz to us now, or you don't rate him, Luis Diaz, that he's moving to Bayern for 75 million now? Would you think Arsenal were supposed to bid for him? Not looking at that he's from Liverpool, but as a player in general.
um, Luis Diaz is an okay player. Well, I don't know if he's an Arsenal player. You know what I'm saying? You have to find players that fit your system in order to make your system work. You get what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
don't know if he's an
yeah,
Arsenal player. He's a very good player, but I don't see him as an Arsenal player.
yeah. You're right. I don't think but he is good. He has good pace, but I don't
He's a
think
good player. Yeah.
I don't think he fits the team.
No, I don't see it.
Hmm.
I don't see it at all.
And the rumors is coming out also that we want to sell Jesus. I don't know what's your take on selling Jesus because Jesus is getting injured, bro. He's very, very injury prone.
Hey, I like
And last
Jesus,
season
bro.
he had.
I like
I
Jesus,
like him as well. I like him
but
as well.
but he need to go.
He can play on the left as well. But I think he needs to go. He needs to go. I don't think.
He needs to go. We need a refresh. We need a refresh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that is the main thing. This is the main thing. But what's your thoughts on this? If you're going to play Tottenham, what's your thoughts on the game? Like, how do you think Arteta be starting Doman, or should we just should Joker start this game? And like, what's your thoughts on this Tottenham game coming up?
No,
Because it's the free at the end of.
we don't need Jokeris to be Tottenham, bro. Right now, I'll send out Joe Man, I'll send out Don Man, I'll send out Skilly, and I'll send out one area. I'm sending the
Hmm,
kids to kill them. I'll start the kids, bro. I'll start those three kids with a few more players. Not that I'm disrespecting Tottenham or anything like that, bro. But if you realize the three kids that I'm talking about, they're devastating. And remember this: you have to know how to use passion. You have to know when to use your passion. These three kids,
yeah,
all of them grew up in an academy. Which team do they hate the most?
Tottenham.
Tottenham. So give them the
Yeah.
ball. You know what I'm saying? You can't put some players that don't understand the history yet behind Tottenham and Arsenal. You know what I mean? Give the kids the ball, let them play. I'm putting them on, bro.
And you saw there's some defenders as well. These young kids were very good, man. I forgot the name. One, I think, is someone, one right back and one defender, center back. These two kids are very good as well. I'm forgetting their
Uh,
names. They played also.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. But the thing about our
They are very,
defense is this. I don't see, I think the defense really is going to be built to sell. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at our defense now, Saliba is on the verge of signing a new deal, right? We
yeah.
just signed a defender to compete with Saliba,
Hmm.
right? So we have two strong defenders now. We have Gabriel, and we have two defenders to compete with him. You know what I'm saying? So we're well okay in the defensive stack right now. You know what I mean? On the left, we have Miles, and we have who's the other person over there? He just got injured
Zinchenko
too.
and Calafiori. Zinchenko and
Yeah,
Calafiori.
Calafiori, bro. Where's Zinchenko? Zinchenko need to go, bro. Zinchenko need to go. You know what I
I
mean?
was surprised, bro. When I was surprised when I saw him, bro, coming in like, what is Zinchenko still doing here, man? I think Arteta is better to play Zinchenko in the midfield, man. I think he needs to play.
That's his
But
best
his
position
hit,
right now, bro.
yeah.
That's his best position.
I think when we are playing this bottom half teams, put Zinchenko, play him on the midfield, take a rest of everyone, and I think he's better there.
Shevchenko right now, bro, is not. Right now, he's the weakest link in the entire defense, no matter where you want to play him. You get what
Calafiore
I'm
as
saying?
well. Calafiore as well.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Calafiore remind me of Ben White, right? Calafiore remind me of Ben White in terms of Ben White is not really solid defensively, but he can defend. But
Mm.
where's Ben White's strength is going forward and supporting the attack.
Yeah. No, attacking wise
Calafiore
is
do
very
that.
bad.
Calafiore do that well,
Yeah.
bro. Very well.
So I think that is why Arteta likes these players because he knows attacking wise they can offer something.
Yeah, man. Always can
But
offer.
Gabriel, I think he's still injured, right? Because he is not featured for the preseason.
They say he had a niggle, and I mean, he say
Yeah.
it's just not. It's just not. He's not taking any chance with him because he just come from a long term injury. So so I understand that situation with him. Yeah, I
But
understand
we
the
need
situation
him,
with him.
man. We need him.
I think
Aaron
we're
Ramsey.
gonna have him.
Yeah, I think he'll be maybe. No, he needs to. My thing is, he needs to play like one preseason game. I don't want him. But anyway, it's okay. We have defenders who can start, but our first games are very difficult. So maybe they are reserving him for that game because we have a lot of difficult features. Anyway, this one I think we will discuss later in the next podcast. We will discuss our first 5 games because we have a little tricky games coming up. Right? So I think we can
Yeah.
leave this one for the next episode, but. For now, I think we need Eze, man. I think he's the main piece missing. And if we get Eze, if we can add more people, I don't know if Arteta is planning to add more, but I
He
think the
said
main focus now
he
is
said they're
Eze.
looking. He said they're looking.
Yeah,
So
he's yeah. So I think if we add Eze, I think we have anyone who know this team is not playing around. But I think the Joker signing on its own has already said a statement. It
yeah,
has
man,
already
that's a
made a
statement
statement that
signing right there.
we're serious, that we really need, because for us, at the end of the day, most of these players have been in the title race. If I'm gonna They've all been the title race, they know the title race, everyone is desperate for this thing. At the end of the day, everyone knows this is what we need to get. So I think all the players, they will only focus on that. In the thing that we have experience with the title was title race needs experience. Right, what happened with Man City, how they came from behind with us. So teams like Chelsea thinking they can just come in the first season and get the title, they have another thing coming. You know.
Doesn't matter what Chelsea want to do, bro. They could buy all the ballers in the world, bro. They're still gonna come
Mm,
fourth and fifth. I don't care.
mm, mm. What happened? They will come up what? Sorry. They'll come up fourth.
Yeah, fourth and fifth. That's gonna be Chelsea. Chelsea ain't coming in front of Manchester. Chelsea ain't coming in front of Liverpool, Arsenal, or Manchester City. So it's gonna be fourth or fifth for them. They're gonna have to fight. They're gonna even have to fight Newcastle for that, and Aston Villa. So ain't worry about Chelsea, bro. They're signing
but
some good.
but
They're signing some good players though, but
but
yeah,
but but Chelsea, since they won the Club World Cup now, they all have big chest, man. You saw how they're talking right in the streets. They're really talking, man. They're like, we won the title now.
yeah,
You
it's
know.
all good.
But let's see, let's see how it goes. Let's see. I just hope we get Eze, man, because if we don't get Eze, people will make excuses again that we didn't sign a left winger. That is why we didn't win the title. People will make excuses, like because we didn't get Eze.
I think they're gonna fix everywhere, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we need to fix everywhere, man. We need to fix everywhere. But so far, I don't know what you're thinking on Andre Beta, what he has done. Like, how are you rating his recruitment? How he has done? How he's came in so far? And
Who's a Arteta?
Andre Better, no, our sporting director.
Andre Breda, I give a 10 out of 10 so far, bro. I don't care. That's the best signing we made all season.
Even the recruitment process has been quick, bro. Usually we wait until the season starts, until the last day of the transfer window. We'll be still working,
I'm not
looking
gonna
like
go around. I'm not gonna go around our former director. You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean is what it is. You know what I mean? He did a good job. He did the best job he could with the resources that he has. But Andre Berta is a beast, bro.
I think it's because of his experience as well. That's why
Yeah, bro,
maybe
he's a
this guy
beast,
is.
bro. That young price deal, bro. Look at that. He's a beast, bro. He ain't playing around.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's a beast, but and I think the good thing of this season is we've had everyone sign preseason time. You know, usually we wait. You remember Ozzy? We signed him on the last day. Ozzy, we were like
Yeah.
until
I
midnight.
think
We
I,
were
I think
waiting for the
Sanchez I
news.
think Sanchez too.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
waited until the last minute, midnight, for Wenger to say, for Sky Sports to tell us, Ozzy was coming. You know,
Big
so
one.
these things they were. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we were so gassed, when Ozil came. But we lacked the strike at that time. Because you remember those times, our recruitment is always poor. We'll have a good attacking, and then we'll have a poor defense. We have good attacking, then we don't have a defense. There was always something missing those times.
Always. The only thing that we always have consistently is a good midfield across the line. We always have that.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
We always
The
have a good
midfield has been
midfield.
the midfield has been
But the
solid, but
defense
attacking and
or the
everything,
acts
yeah, yeah,
always been crappy.
it's been
Always
crap,
been
bro.
crappy. This team
Very,
is
very crap.
strong, bro.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
Arsenal team is
yeah.
strong, bro.
But what we have now, we can go we can go with we can go something, we feel with Jokers he can take us to the promised land. If he just I want to see the Tottenham game how he plays. The Tottenham game will just show me because a good player you don't need 20 minutes. You just need to see how he's coming on, you know. You there? Yes, people. Anyway, people, thank you for locking in. We're about to lock it down now. I think next week we will be back again to drop another another episode for the Game Meets the World show. Thank you guys for shining, for joining. Make sure you smash a like, and then you subscribe to your boys. Riley Road. I even added his link in below, and just keep joining, keep joining, keep supporting the team. Thank you for your support as always. We've been growing all because of you guys. So make sure you subscribe and like to your boy. I'll be out.